about, but you know, they always got to be on a hype. They don't know peace, man. They always got to be talking, phoning somebody, drama. You know what I'm trying to say? It's you know, the thug life is so attractive. It's so tempting to them. You know, that gangster life. You know, on the streets and that. You never know what might happen. Feds might roll up. You know what I'm saying? Stick up kids, red tear. You know what I'm saying? It's just evil, man. Something bad is always in their head to do. They're not thinking righteous. They're not thinking peace. Okay? So I said,
if I may interject, bro, I want to read this article here. I don't want to finish it. Because that's what these guys are all about. Like the brother said, you said it correctly, man. They're just all about criminal activity, and they brag and boast about it. But then yet they get shot, and it's a bad thing. You're going, bro. You're going to say something.
I said that's why instead of a peaceful protest, like all these other nations do, Texas are vandalizing shops, burning things down, fighting the police. That's what it was. Supposed to be a peaceful protest. But you know, every time it's involved Jake, they do some crazy things like that.
Rubbish, you mess up the neighborhood. So it says Rush came to look after the Maya a few times a week, and he was such a caring and generous guy. He was always buying her things, and he always gave food to the beggars on the street. The 19-year-old said, I saw him the day before he died, and he was fine. He came to look after Ramaya. I'm just so shocked. And Kai, a friend and neighbor of Mr. Charles, who lived on the same road, described him as a guardian to young people in the area. Speaking out, yours locally the day after his friend's death following his arrest. At the 24-hour store, Kai said Rush was always making sure everyone was all right. He was a guardian to young people, etc. But the point still stands, man. I mean, if you up to no good and you selling shit on the street or whatever, no matter who you are, you deserve to be put to death. That's just case in point, to the point. You know what I mean? That's just the thing. So I mean, it don't really matter if he was giving food to the poor or whatever. It don't make a difference, man. If you ain't right, man, and the spirit of the Lord, that's just where you get gunned down or you get shot down because these are evil. You deserve to be put to death. Okay, because we for our people, but we're not for the evil of our people. If the so-called white man guns him down, that's good, because he was evil. All right, that's just the thing on that. Go on, bro.
Yeah, no pictures, man. No pictures.
No pictures.
It's not a circus.
You know what I mean? If you out there trying to be a gremlin, yeah, what's up, family? You know, I'm trying to make this money. You know, I'm trying to get this cake. You know what I mean? If you got that mentality, you got that mentality. Yeah, so like I was saying before, you deserve what you get. You walking around acting like a nigga all day, and you mean-mugging people with the hoodie and shit like that. Come on, man. People gonna look at you like you're crazy. People gonna look at you like you are a criminal because that's your projection. You understand? And I mean, and I'm gonna say this as well. I mean, we all came from all walks of life. Certain brothers came from the suburban lifestyle. Certain brothers came from the street life. But guess what, man? All of the wickedness that you've done in the world, regardless of what the background is, we're all wicked anyway. You gotta put that to the side, man. You understand? And that's why certain guys, they fall out the truth. But certain guys, they bring that street hoodlum mentality in the truth. You ain't supposed to be doing it. Okay? Because the majority of us was a part of that world. Let's just keep it real. I was too. I was the one sagging my pants, wearing gold fronts. I was doing that shit. Okay, I'm just going to confess and I'm going to say this, man. I'm highly ashamed of myself for doing that. Okay? Like R. Kelly said, I wish I could turn back the hands of time. I wish I literally could do that and rerun my life all over because of the bullshit that I was doing. Because when you come to this understanding, you think back on the bullshit you did in the world. And it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It really is. So you're going, bro.
You're going ignorance. You never know.
What's that?
You're going up ignorance. You didn't know.
Yeah, I know, bro. But still, man, it's stupid, man. It was the wrong thing for me to do. You're going, bro.
Sirach 14 verse 20. Blessed is the man that doth meditate good things in wisdom, and that reasoneth of holy things by his understanding.
Right, that reasoneth of holy things with understanding. So go back up a couple of verses. Yeah, that's probably how my focus is. What was the point? What was the point we was getting into?
verse.
Okay, I'll tell you what, read that verse. So I can read
Verse
that.
20, blessed is the man that doth meditate good things in wisdom,
Okay, you're going.
and that reasoneth of holy things by his understanding, because you're going into that.
Right, and right. So it's a good thing that we're going into these, these different gremlins that got gunned down, which was well deserving. Okay, and we're meditating on these things and how we used to be, because we used to be like that, and that's not the right way to be. Okay, how you gonna walk around in society looking silly and having people to take you seriously? How you gonna get a job? How you gonna do for your children and your family if you walking around me mugging all the time? Okay, that's just the whole thing. And it's not even about that. It's about being an upstanding person, a man of the Lord. That's what it all goes back to. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why we need Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai is the restorer of his own people. We fucked up. We fucked up back then, and we fucked up even in this time. So now it's time for us to repent. That's why the Lord gave us the open the gate to us unto grace, so we can repent from our ill deeds. Go on, bro.
Sirach 7:1. Do no evil, so shall no harm come unto thee.
Right, and that's the point. It says, do no evil, and no harm shall come unto you. So if you're doing evil on the street corner or whatever, don't be surprised when somebody gun you down. Alright? That's just the thing. If you sleeping with somebody's wife, hold on, bro. If you sleeping with somebody's woman, and the same dude come around your neighborhood and gun you down or get you, you deserve it, man. Because that's in the law. It says, thou shalt not commit adultery, bro. It says, thou shalt not commit adultery. So if you commit an adultery and you sleep with another man's woman, right, and he finds out about it, guess what? You deserve what you get after that. Because that was the wrong thing to do. Go on.
Depart from the unjust, and iniquity shall turn away from thee.
Yeah, it says, depart from the unjust, and the iniquity shall turn away from you. Because we were rolling around amongst people that were unjust, man. And that's why this society got to be destroyed, because this society promotes wickedness. Okay? I mean, you got so much wicked shit going on in the society that you can't even put a cap. Okay, you got kids being sexually abused. Alright? Okay, you got sodomy going on. All of this stuff, people having sex with animals and all of that nasty shit. Why? Because society condones it, man. You got these different TV programs and all of that stuff that condones evil. And it really all goes back to the so-called white man, Esau. That's why all of this evil is running rampant right about now. And do you know London is as well? Like, when you check out every major city of a place, that city is the most diseased out of all different cities. Okay, like London has got a lot of people have a lot of STDs in London. Okay, and in certain parts of America too, because you got wickedness just running rampant. There's no order.